how to enter and exit a trade like a pro. Now, in this video, I will show you exactly how to enter and exit a trade like a professional. So I'll be showing you a professional entry, and this entry is going to be very simple. I mean, very, very simple. So just sit back, give me a few minutes, let me show you exactly how to enter a trade like a professional. Okay? But if you're new here, please do me a favor, destroy that subscribe button right now, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Okay? So without further ado, let's quickly go into the video. All right. Now, if you want to know how to analyze the market, total analysis, multi-time analysis, I've already taught those things, and right now they are in the description of this video. So I would suggest that if you want to watch this video, you have to go watch those ones first. If you've not watched those videos, you have to watch them first so you know exactly how it got to here. In this video, I just want to show you how to take a professional entry and a very simple entry. Okay, so let's quickly proceed. So I'm going to be starting for like the 1 hour time frame. Okay, now we are on the 1 hour time frame. We have this level as a support level. Now price is approaching a support level. What do you do? What do you do? So I'm going to be using my simplest entry ever. So what you first need to do is this. Quickly, you go to a lower time frame and you see that, okay, price has tapped into this point, right? It has tapped here. What do you do next? Now, you want to use a trend line to, want to use a trend line break. Okay, once the price breaks, we'll buy. Or the thing is, you can't place a trend line here because it's just too tight. Okay, so you will go again. So that's why I was started from the 1 hour, and I kept going. I kept going down to now we are in the 5 minutes time frame. So price is approaching this level and it has tapped in to this level right here. Now, even if you want to put a trend line here, it is not looking too sharp. Okay, so we would just go to the 1 minute time frame. I want you to get this scope. Now I want you to understand exactly how this works. Now you see that price is at that level. I've been looking at that price from a higher time frame of like I've been looking at that level from a bigger time frame, and I'll be like, okay, let it tap on that level. Now price has successfully tapped into that level. Now price of that into that level. So what do? I place my trend line like this. You can see that this is very sweet. Now I want to just place my entry here. Your SL would be on the recent low. Now just hold your trade and straight to the point, just like that. Just like that. You are seated on 1 to 2. Just like that. If you hold it even further, you can sit on 1 to 3. You can see right here. It just that is exactly how it is. No different, no demonic thing. There's nothing spiritual about this. Like there's nothing, it's not a rocket science. Simple entry. You can do this over and over again. Now let me give you another example. And I'm going back to my 1 hour again. I've already brought out a key level. Okay, as you can see that this market is just making something that looks like this. You can see clearly. You get it? So, like I always teach you, I teach my students, I tell them, the points to look for buys are this. These are the points where you look for buys. You look for buys here. You look for your buys here. On the higher lows, those are the points where you look for your buys. Look for your buys on the higher lows. Higher lows are where you look for your buys. Okay, now one look for buy is now on the higher low, which is this. The market made a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So this here is the higher low. Okay, so here I can't place a trend line at this level, so I'll go to a 15 minutes time frame, a lower time frame to check. I can't still place a trend line here, it will be too tight. I'll go to a 5 minutes now. Now I can't still place a complete trend line here, it is still a little bit more tight. Now I'll go to my 1 minute time frame. That is where hopefully it won't be tight anymore. It's going to be, you're going to be seeing those smaller swings to know, okay, where I want to place the trend lines without it, you know, without it being too tight. Because if, and one thing to know is this, put it at the back of your mind, if your trend line is too tight, then you can fall for fake outs. Okay, that is why I suggest that you don't put your trend lines too tight. Give it a breathing space. Okay, now look at this one here. Now I've placed my trend line here. Just wait for the price to break above this point. Now price just broke above it. I just broke above it, and I put my shift it up like this, and that's it. You hold your trade to 1 to 2, 1 to 3, depending on how you manage your own trade. Okay, this is it. Just simple. What I told you, simple. And if we even go look for it, you can see that other structures, for that structures, you can see that just a break above it, boom. That's like a counter trend line. You're using a counter trend line to take these trades. Beautiful. This support, this particular level here, you can see now this is a resistance level. Let me give you a bearish example. This is a resistance level. Just put your trend line from here to here. It's simple. Just as you sell here, from out here, beautiful. You just sell. Place your SL at the recent low, the recent high, the latest high, and write it down to 1 to 5. Okay, this is given 1 to 6. You write it down. Very simple. Do that over and over again. Now, I want you to watch, after watching this video, you go back to your chart, you try to back test this and see if this actually works. And if you master this simple thing, if you can just master this simple thing, trust me, this market is never going to be taking you on our ways anymore. On our ways anymore. Like, you're going to be capturing everything. Precise entries. Once the market breaks it, you enter. Once it breaks it, you enter. Look at it. The examples are there. Just look at this. Let me just give you one small example again. Let me just use a smaller time frame of like the 15 minutes. Now, the 15 minutes time frame sometimes might not be tight. Okay, 15 minutes time frame might not be tight. It might work well. Just don't make it tight. If you can't place if you can't place your trend lines properly, for it to be broken properly, do not bother placing it. And another thing is, don't force the trend line. If it's not there, it is not there. Okay, if it's not there, it is not there. It is not there. If it's not there, it's not there. Okay, look at it. Let me just give you like 3 examples on this same support level. Look at it. You buy. Once it breaks, you buy. Look at this one. Once it breaks, you buy. And this other one, once it breaks, you buy. We can just do this on and on and on and on. Once it breaks, you buy. If you even use the 1 minute on this kind of time frame, you're smashing it, you're killing it. Like, it's going to be very, even more beautiful. Like, you're going to be seeing it. Simple. These are simple trades. You're getting 1 to 2, 1 to 3, real quick. 1 to 2, 1 to 3. It's very like this. Okay, let me just use this and show you exactly what I mean. Here, put your SL here, and you're getting from here to here. This is 1 to 2. This is 1 to 3. Sorry, it's 1 to 3. And if we push it to this point, we are still getting something. Let's see how many we're able to rake in here. You're still going to be getting 1 to 5. This little thing is 1 to 5. That small push that you're seeing there is 1 to 5. And if we push it right here on the recent low, you can still see that we'll get 1 to 4 ricks to reward. Okay. Look at this one. Beautiful. And this here was able to rake in 1 to 2 and almost 3. Okay, very simple. Just master the simple thing, and you can be raking in those dollars on a daily basis. Okay, just master the simple thing. Now, the problem I discovered about traders is they like hard things. They want complicated things. They want this fancy stuff, this thing that is raining. Stick with the simple things. If you want to be consistent in this market, stick with the simple things. The simple ones are the best things. Now, consistency is achievable, but to achieve consistency, you have to apply simplicity. Simplicity gives birth to consistency. Put that in the description of this video. Simplicity gives birth to what? Consistency. Put it in the comment section so that other traders can just look at it and understand what the video is talking about, and you can educate them more. You have to keep it simple. Simplicity. This simple thing, if you can master the simple thing, you're better than 99% of traders who use fancy things. Looking for fancy things, a fancy this, fancy that to enter a trade. Just simple. You don't even need a snapper entry for this. These are precision entries. Once they break, you enter. Place your SL on the previous low and you are good to go. That's it. Okay, so that's all for this video. Subscribe and I will see you on the next one.